enough to restore the value of truth in our society, then we will have justice.
Africa has immense actual and potential wealth: gold, diamond, copper, manganese, bauxite, iron ore, uranium, asbestos, chrome, cobalt, the hopes of other minerals. Africa is far from being poor. It is Africans who are poor, not Africa.
If we can learn to be bold enough to restore the value of truth in our society, then we will have justice.
Ebusia yamao adwo mwaka basonkon ede oba 50 so ha eye Ghana kwesen dwumadie na sabre amansasonfo oben hye bafo menma pamfo ebetena se na yahwe ne eko ene ne eba empenise obofo ene ne nenam eho apaso se obepiemu ewo oman Ghana emua. As I speaking to you now, the air trend kese ne pa eye the new patriotic party 31st omo eko na omakoto aba na wahwe obia obetumi etu franka ede ama omo apato abeba so the year 2028 na no na sabe aye nchinyahyew ahodo pi ewo within the new patriotic party ma ensem ahodo na omoka mamirikan emfanto na mimisa obetumi ede comment no afa 0540957766 ene akompre kon owura Kennedy ohene Japan waba social media TV show wabatu edwa na asemwa oka wa make it clear oka se eye former vice president eye his excellency Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia woye big liar die oka eni se eye nanano fantifo bika se odi akotwi bika se nia oka na eye ntro nokro bia enim enei nana akomia waba abonten wada betudwa se Ura Ken ohene Japan omla na onfa eye big apology emre former vice president but yamafo p eso can say Ura Ken ohene Japan or a very strategical person in terms of politics na ohende na enkofu bi eka ewo kumase titulu eye Suame former MP Ura Oseche Mensa Bunsu and Ashanti regional chairman eye Ura wontumi kontanse dehye nesema na all kanse na Ura eye edubwa he na onjale enti na yede abato no ede ma eye Ura JA Kufuor na omo pese omo kasa asem no na sane be ya amanfo ede ma eno na amanfo susu se Ken ohene Japan ba bonten ebeka but the question ewo for ene say so ohene Ken Japan asem no ohwehwe mu ansa na oka ana se ote ya enoka wadwen kyerɛ say wadwen kyerɛ no eno na ye kyerɛ se fafa 0540957766 se Owura Ken Japan se no ka fa vice president former vice president no ohwehwe mu ansa na oka because nsɛm no to say videos appear na no eye Owura chairman wontumi bosi akon efina no bai ena Owura Oseche Mensa Bonsu also fa no bai but as Mr. Minoka say former vice president yala entenika so Owura Ken Japan otutu mampom milika ana wo comment no eno ene be kan ede ama adofo no eno ti sabe yagebre ene yebesi enkomia na yahwe the possible MPP FLAGBEARER for 2026 election the key contenders and factors are security na eno ena yebehwe bo penfo sabe omobeboa ma twumadie no yede ahye so ene ha aye hyehye mamenka wo se ha a truth TV ha ɛna sabe ye di dwuma no na dwumadie mpanin se obirisan betwa asubɔnten a na efirigye bisan sɛ dwumadie yi ebetumi akɔso ama no ayɛ fɛ na ayɛ hyehyɛhye a na ɛyɛ Heritage Christian University a ɛwɔ Amasaman ɛnkana pumpuni mantam ha ɛna yebutu tesi a wɔnom ɛna asɔ yɛn asene deɛ nti a ɛsɛ sɛ woba Heritage Christian University ɛyɛ nneɛma ɛnan pɛ dedi kan broni bɛka sɛ baabi a school no ɛyɛ very serene environment asomdue ɛwɔ ha paa ɛna ɔmo lectures a onyamesuro ahyɛ wɔn ma ɔmo edi adwuma na ɛba no sɛ sɛbisɛbi mpɛduasa school no ɛma student no the opportunity na ɔmo ntumi ntu kwan ɛnkɔ mmeammea ɛne amanfoɔ nkosi akan a ɛno nso ɛwɔ hɔ afei entrepreneurship sukuu yi nko a ɛne suapɔn a wowie a ɔnsan kɔyɛ ade so a fanto wawofoɔ soɔ ɛno nti Heritage Christian University ɛfrɛfrɛ sɛnea nkɔmɔ a ɛfrɛfrɛ nsuo anahɔn sɛne wopɛ sɛ politics aba yi wopɛ sɛ woyɛ bia the only way a bɛtumi ayɛ ɛne sɛ wosua kasa na wasua ne yɛ ɛnti ne nso wobɛpie mu Heritage Christian University a bibi sɛ BA Communication Studies ɛdu ɛdi ahim ɛtɛmpɛntɛm kwa ɛwɔ ha wobɛtumi aba BA Psychology ɛne courses ahodoɔ a ɛbɛtumi aboa wo ne sɛ nti bɔmmɔden na ɛfrɛ numbers a ɛdidi so yi sɛ ne bɛyɛ a wobɛtumi agye nkyerɛmu ɛyɛ 05477731 wobɛtumi ahwɛ na watumi agye nkyerɛmu afei aberanteɛ mpani sɛ ɛberɛ ɛsesa na wasesa wo ho bi ne wokɔ social media so a anaa new media ɛnɛ yi obiara te ne dwoko na ɔnya sika kɛseɛ na wobɛtumi ayɛ bi a this one nimdeɛ ɛwɔ ɛyɛ media adwuma mu ɛno nti ɛna Heritage Media Center ɛto nsa ɛde afrɛ wo na deɛ tie ni sɛ wobɛpie mu ɛwɔ Heritage Media Center courses no ɛyɛ 2 yɛwɔ multimedia ɛna journalism na multimedia no yɛkyerɛ ɛyɛ videography kwan a bɛtumi afa so na watumi ɛde camera ade adwuma na afei nso watumi abɔ mmɔden ayɛ editing papapa na ɛde sika putuo abrɛw afei graphic design nya o cross twetwekwa bi na ahyɛ baabi a obi a wawuo bia no betuma ayɛ poster na ayɛ fɛfɛɛfɛ ɛde aba na benya saa nimde yɛ ade sɛ waba Heritage Media Center enti bɔmmɔden na yɛdwen sala ɛna yɛyɛfɛ no MCR wobɛtumi ayɛ adwuma ɛwɔ MCR Master Control Room a yeso abɛgye nimdeɛ na Truth TV yɛboa yɛn adesuafoɔ ma nneɛma etimi ɛkɔ yi sɛ bɛn journalism na ɛba newscasting yɛbɛkyerɛw ama watumi ahu afei nso program hosting ɛne nneɛma ahodoɔ biara ebɛtumi aboa wo ama wankasa watumi anya nsɛmtwerɛ no emu enimdie sɛ bɛn phonetics ɛne phonology a chairman Heritage Media Center edi mu akoten eti ɛna yɛto nsa ɛfɛ sabe ma yɛnye aboafoɔ nkratoɔ tɛw yɛba ya pɛpɛpɛ me introduce me guest na yɛde ɛne nkɔmɔhyehyɛ no ahyɛ kai sɛ ha ɛyɛ Truth TV edi no yɛ amansa sonfo ɔbɛn hyɛ bafo yɛba sisi a Truth TV Ghana. Yudumadi a yɛdi Ghana kɔsɛn ɛna ɛnɛ saa bere yɛn nyinaa yɛsi bakutu a yɛhwɛ na nsɛm yi yɛtumi agye na baabaaba. Na onyankopɔn twɛ gyampɔn adom yɛn yi bɛrima no onyamfoɔ na saa bere odi akoten ɛwɔ ɔhene Kennedy Japan ɛyɛ n'adwosuo a saa bere ne din ɛde engineer Daniel awotwe ɛwɔ ha. Chairman yɛmo abaaba sonko. Yabas papa say short possible time yɛto nsa so na wɔgye apɛneɛ ɛde ma yɛ yɛhwɛ anim mu sɛ yɛnua Cornelius Owusu Asai ɔno nso ɛwɔ ɛyɛ Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia Akachi wɔnam kwan so a ɔba brɛpɛm obedu ase a ɛbɛda no adi ɛde ama kyama yɛwɔ akɔ aba so ma yɛna wase papa na yɛmo aba so sɛ wɔtumi ɛne yɛn abɛtwetwe nkɔmmɔ yɛde kan sema mmienu MPP mu te sɛ ɛnɛ ma te sɛ yɛsɛ mpanimfoɔ no mmra na ɔmmɛsan ɛyɛ peace park na emu nsɛm ɛte sɛ na afei yɛntoa so
mɛkyia otiefoɔ ne ahwɛfoɔ a wɔhwɛ Truth TV nyinaa mɛgyina ɔno ken akomprɛkɔ Japan so ada mu nyinaa ase
okay
to assure you say victory is on the way coming na so ada wejagbawe Tim Ken coordinators ni nyinaa ase Enye ye man so betray ladies na so as mechia ye MP member of parliament honorable Jerry Ahmed Shai any other constituency executives na any delegates for na say party no peace wo
Okay.
party no so do would na left would na right in say in tokwa ene ye ko omo mo wa bonti no mo feel say bia ijadu okay je bia nde peace park no mo kwakosa ni bia ya obechi ni e de odo ene sre amo bia nti MPP we are united in purpose.
Okay. Mamin Shasi say, a former vice president, His Excellency Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia, the vision akodoɔ a wɔde gu dwa soɔ do Ghanafoɔ anhyɛ da anye nantum. Adan na obi bebisa sɛ n'akyi dɔm ɛsiane sɛ yɛde no akɔ yɛdi kan ma ɔno ankasa akyerɛ mu sɛ 19 the year 2008 yɛde Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ɛkɔɔeɛ. 2012 yɛde Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo kɔɔeɛ. 2016 ɛna ɔkɔgye etumi sala ɛna owura John Agyekum Kufuor MPP foɔ ɛde ne kɔ 1996 ɛna the year 2000 nso ɔkɔɔeɛ na otumi kɔgye etumi na afei deɛ owura Bawumia kɔ baako pa ɛnɛ yi MPP foɔ bi asɔre sɛ kyenkyen akye yɛnyini si hɔ na ɛma mpɛrɛfo ɛnkɔ na no no so ɔdwene ho a ɔte ase ade nti ɛna moyɛ sa na yɛn nyinaa yɛn behind ɛyɛ owura Muhammadu Bawumia na MPP yɛntumi kɔgye krataa no anaasɛ montumi kɔfa tumi no the year 2028.
But that was I think say it's a very right argument.
Okay.
I will make it. Sanaka yɛtɛ said that deɛ yɛn nyina kɔ ɛkon no pɛn ɔno na nka yɛsɛ yɛsan so yɛyɛ dɛ yɛnyɛ no kɔ ɔmo contest ni nyinaa honestly speaking everybody is fit and right to be the flag bearer of the party.
Okay.
But we share the figures from the election we lost woefully. Voter apathy was at its peak.
Okay.
And you share said you work Nana Addo any President Kufuor. Your president mono the vote as at that time was higher than what Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia got.
Okay.
Using the percentage wise, which means say they always kept appreciating the core base of our vote.
Okay.
But your core base, Nankasa, your MPP for core base, Nankasa, we dropped.
Okay.
Say, I didn't put Nanka, the Nana Addo Jaman or maintaining that figure now. And Obeka said, oh, then he has a solid ground for us to present him. Now, going on the other tangent, NDC brought up the propaganda that MPP is an account party.
Okay.
So we also wanted to send a signal to them that no, so far as we have the Dankwa Buzia Dombo tradition,
okay,
we also want to show them that Obia or free any of these three factions can be our flag bearer.
Okay.
And we did it. But unfortunately, the Northern sector vote by was nothing to write home about. Because we thought, say, we don't want to do ethnicity or religion in politics, but the settings that we find ourselves in, we have to admit that it plays a role. Enti one call for one of yet the one not at their brain say, Montu abanyede. And man, how hard is it? Say at least someone to man crying now maintaining the voter na dunya 2020 election.
Okay.
And man, na can to me say, oh, anya the core vote na do jama Owura Bawumia was able to what maintain it.
Okay.
But it came down.
Haniana challenge no ewo. For instance, New Patriotic Party enye single-handed party ya ka say bia all this fault no yemfa blame no ema enipa baako for. Do you think say you can say the defeat which MPP explained the year 2024 general election no yemfa ma Dr. Bawumia, do you think NPP and the people being fair to Muhammad Yana?
We can't put all the blame on Dr. Baumia, but let's say 50% of the blame will go to him.
Why?
Because Ghanaians look at certain factors before they vote. Okay. On the factor I made blame Mama no was purely based on the economy.
Okay.
Because as the head of the economic management team, wanna be bia efa also for you to advise and ensure say it's implemented. All the taxes are would go woman for swimming efa through finance ministry for the president.
Okay.
You are supposed to, because Ghanaians voted for Akufo-Addo not because of Akufo-Addo.
Okay.
They voted for Akufo-Addo because of you, Baumia.
Okay.
People had the confidence of the economy in you.
Okay.
Internet man, the market women, the business community, everybody had the confidence that we have a young, vibrant vice president who would deliver on the financial aspect of things for the president. Okay. In then, if the economy has crashed, like the same way he also told Mahama and sent 77 questions to Ebisata. So today, the Ono Kwakoto about 2024 also ask the same thing for voting. Because the time we're going to vote, who now be now say if the fundamentals are weak, the same rate will expose you. As at that time, the dollar was 4 cedis, 80 pesos. Yeah. You took it from that figure and you ended it at 14.7.
When NDC leaving the power?
When NDC took over,
okay,
on the 7th of January, okay, 2025. They took it at, we left it for them at 14.7.
Yeah, 14.7, okay.
If I'm a voter, I'm going to vote. Why will I choose a 14.7 over the 4.8? You have to be realistic.
That 4.8, I believe say when 2008 when NDC coming to power, and
no, NDC that was 2016. And another GF power.
Yeah,
it was 4 cedis, 80 pesos.
4 cedis, 80 pesos. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, and and Baumia was the main person championing that economic drive.
Okay.
Or universities, normal lectures, economic lectures, yeah, telling them that they're incompetent. Because I know more incompetent. He jam more at 1 cedi, $1.
Somewhere 1 cedi.
So the 1 cedi,
20 pesos.
Fine, with the reference 1 cedi, 1 cedi, 20 pesos. So my arm and they could do 4 cedis. So it means that you were incompetent.
Okay.
Because what you did. So Baumia was the driving force for Akufo-Addo in terms of the economy.
Yeah. And he said that Akufo-Addo said one day in terms of
very good.
It is open secret to everyone.
Thank you very much. A ban sign 2024 fast forward dollar it could do 14.7.
So what it means is the kind of things which the former vice president catch Ghana for holistically see in terms of particles when you're pragmatic. Is that
and yes, sir, on your pragmatic because there are some of the policies that it worked. Okay. In terms of the digitalization, bank to mobile app interoperability, and all those things worked. But what I saw was that time COVID in the buy, okay, we should have instituted what we call discipline. Okay. We were not disciplined. And your fuel sector also, we should have also put in priority there to ensure say import of fuel to the country it reduces.
Just recently, attaching Ababontin Abetuga say Nana the Danko Akufo-Addo any then finance minister Omamana or Kansas and Wadi.
Why? Because of the fact that they say if you can attribute all the good things and then Nanado's governance to Baumia, why can't you attribute the other side? As a leader, you should be able to be bold and take decisions and also take the criticisms. A comma over there, digitalization. We are there. Obian to make us a one. But if things like this, your lack of supervision and your lack of putting your feet down when it comes to economic deliverables for the country, you failed us. you failed. Anytime the business community also grew wary about you.
Okay.
And when the business community grows wary about you, it transcends to everybody. Fuel prices will go up. Nimpo otu trotro, obetu the prices in obe or shop. It will affect you. But in everything goes with
Unipa would in a chi. A year Ura Kennedy or Henry a Japan. A Jaman for can say a baby paya would D NPP for tem. Kura say NPP for 77% be a blue percent can you. The Nipay I would to me dear tem, would to me di matem, no nipe to say, and I will, which you say. Ghana for FMDA. Na opeso yedene ba na obedi Ghana for atem. Sana wo anya chejo when yabri. Sana tiye.
okay. Better was maybe I can say it's in twofold.
Okay.
Any bold person be and as an outspoken person be make sure the person delivers on whatever he says. Obi or pekasa be brain. On person obi be jina bontina catch and say Ukasa be brain you failed.
Okay.
Ken is very passionate. So the passion with which opesa ade ni ye no. Nti sade no nko the way I say kwada. Na kwa kodane. It's an attitude in all business people. As a businessman, Naka Ken or a businessman, if the economy was going well under MPP, I don't think Ken will go and stand somewhere and say that. Sorry to say, Dr. Baumia, I know the day. When the fundamentals are weak, they say we took the dollar from 4 cedis to 14.7. What are we going to tell the people of Ghana? He's right, but call for okay. No crack can air din when people and then and ma air din say obi ehu asam no person catch rewa usro.
Okay.
And then we share NDC for economic management team. Kodon piani na all catch about me say idea we enye a mo target and say he's anti Baumia a mo yi no say mo yi no yam pam no kran free party no ono na in there oka EMT the economic management team of NDC for and look at how the economy is doing well under them. So bibi sana if all these fine brains omo kasa ye no enanka Dr. Baumia nya abotre efre omo nya omo tena se ti omo baby enko yi no tackle it na kanya nende NDC for ababefa abenya. It can Misuba means that he wants things done and done right.
Okay.
The reason why I'm going for slow Ken is say if you joke on your job and I say oh yeah they no one in here will fire you. Okay. We are there under his government OBG. So he is not like Baumia. PDS, there was a scandal. So many scandals of corruption related under Baumia and Nanado.
But say PDS I will come once NDC ba power. Yanton some friends say dream katase can be na isusu say so far NDC ba there's a lot of people within the NPP almost say and be anko as so far omatonsa e dia free but so far the NTV dia fa Dr. Muhammadu Baumia.
Don't say make us and make because say no his personality.
Okay.
He doesn't have anything blemish about him.
Okay.
But he is not a strong-willed leader.
Okay.
Go fortunate say let's more year at that 1 year.
Okay.
He's able to stamp his foot on it.
And do you think say this era that you know somebody like Ken or in Japan and I kind of with Hiano and I say MPP for Hiano ewo yen era yana.
Yes.
Because of pay the worker say vice president will need that boss no say obi ya DNA nya obi nya that kutu no akasan do Ken or what sa at the end I will come asem.
And Ken was a charisma or sa aura. NDC for today they are not doing anything. But instruction a free mampenyin wo edema omo say anyone who misbehave I will fire you.
Okay.
I will jail you. Sasa unpena president near them a time. I say doing so the same thing. Say a buying sika yet a free boom. To wow be boom no idea or more the year MP before. Sani the bed. So you see where the trajectory of power is coming from. So if as the vice presidency in your mind you have stamped your foot and really spoken out, people have dissociated you from Akufo-Addo because to them, Momo say in quote, "Achim mafia for no ama baumia anyeduma." Okay, but he was part of it. It is a obiama wa anyeduma. You have mouth. You have to talk. An example is a South African president and his vice. Okay. In making use Zuma. Jacob Zuma. When this one was doing armed deals, corrupt, Zuma came out, blasted him, and resigned as the vice president. Came back again and won the election. People had the confidence, say, Papa, we know, on pet katasisheni group. But you have been with Oforiata. You go for meetings, they do baby no crown. When Oforiata is coming to give the state of the nation, you are winning. So how then do you come and tell me, as a common Ghanaian, say, you didn't know what he was doing?
I'm on for a baby king within the party. A baby, you said one Osla Owusu in your bantabi. Jenna for cancer, we can say of a contract. I will MPP na one farmer, not one of something in a baby. News of TV, not TV as something young.
Okay, so science, if you are white, we term it as grapevine. Okay, because there's no evidence to that. The only evidence are, I don't know me what, and I said, back kind, their president before kind. Okay, and it's captured everywhere online. We'll check it over. Say 1992, when we needed money for the party's operation, Ura came and they discovered. Okay, and I had my own boss, engineer Kwabne Japan. Okay, talk say, and you know, in fact, $3 million beyond that. It's a fact. Omukoji is Sikano or in the company, and a Koji is Sikano or Cow Bank. Okay, and all the bread party. Into Kufo buy and also, you also gave him the contract to make money. Okay, and to pay the money. Okay, and it's captured online. It is it's something that is factual. Okay, and I don't know what Esla and him had going. Okay, but if anything of that has happened, I'm not privy to that. But I'm not sure say Ken will fight Esla because of contract. Esla we know is an affiliate of Dr. Baumia. Okay. So your opponent will definitely not say good things about you. Wow. But yes. Wow.
We have share MPP the chances of Kennedy Japan say obetumi winning, and there's a lot of factors here. I'm not for P can no and digest na derivity wo hase chama nansen ya na wahene Japan ono a oba social media so na all can be efa former vice president His Excellency Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia say oye liar na eno achi no Nana Akumia ababontin say onfa unqualified apology esa na mehunu communication director Adema Muhammadu Bawumia that young gentleman maybe anything me bonitin omunyina ababontin say ura kan Japan o me pa echo esan say sa asem no enye ono neka ade obi na ka kire onabo na onabo nhwemu yi eti say ye to obama no a say de na koma ben no sa no be sha ase na wa chasing go for sanity.
Okay, I think say it's in two folds. Okay, the attorney say I have the video. Okay, the video was being said by one of his campaign members. Okay, and also Chairman Untuminye in the presence of Dr. Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia. It was on his campaign trail. Okay, and then so it was captured in the video, which
the best of our knowledge. If it's a debe pan of a bar, on the chance you say, Sabreno na ura Professor Edubahi na oyare eti ena manikutu untumi do kan say yade ya ena mia mi name was a chairman sabosu kase na no hododo no e debe ntin na ohwa saa team no owura Muhammadu Bawumia ne team no any abre omo hama that target send e be ya give it omo hama sa.
I think that intro and omutwa.
Okay.
But intro no omutwa no, they want to send a signal say oba once no say yes say bia na no ho na nanka owura Kufuor emba na
it's nka no
the best so atoaso.
Oh, okay.
That is the implication and they want to send across.
Oh, okay.
Say and yes say papa no na no ho na nanka owura Kufuor anya den am a contestant.
Okay.
Yeah, but the word because they are likening it to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say about once. And he say everyone about once na say obi abe contesting. The likelihood that we have other people contesting him, you know, is valid.
Let's say what it means more tradition, you know.
Yeah.
What it means is say obi any opportunity ever once year. Your man tinasesa. Your man that another opportunity. No more sample of John Adekum Kufuor so occur twice.
Yes.
Nana Adedankwa Akufo-Addo occur 3 times. And therefore, we do because of Nana Yadienti aware kwan uncle ne second term. And therefore, they say what means say okay, so okay. So who say a orca gimmick here
because se Kufuor ko ye nanka okonya less than what Edu Buahin brought.
Okay.
Nanka people have contested Kufuor. But what did they make? Edu Buahin brought a certain figure.
Okay.
Kufuor came first time, went through, appreciated that figure.
Yeah.
The second time he won.
Yeah.
Akufo-Addo coming the first time 2018. Kufuor's figure no, he only depreciated by I think 40,000.
Okay.
The first one he won.
Yeah. He won.
49.6.
Just that did not cross the 50.
He didn't cross the 50 plus 1. And at time until all the other political parties went and supported Ejata.
Okay.
And Ejata beat him. He beat him by only 40,000. No crowd, no, it was hard. A quarter time.
Yeah.
It's
a quarter time.
Very good. Until from that time, Nanado didn't reduce his vote.
Okay.
He was around that figure.
Okay.
So that was your core figure, sir. The two aba like a winner. The floating voters in the day, they swing. As and when they look at the economic variable, then they swing. In the first, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, it was imperative say, ye beat John Mahama by 1 million votes. The second round, you reduce it by 500,000.
Yeah.
So if give or take, he should have just reduced it by 500,000. Okay.
Now where they call from crowd.
1.7 million votes. 3 times that figure. Plus 200,000, 20,000 addition. So it is very difficult to project, say, even if you want to come back, and I said Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia want to rebrand and come back, it will be very difficult.
Okay.
Considering the fact that the economic variables too are not in his domain.
Okay.
And I say it doesn't speak well of him. Tisiano, the dollar is around 10.5. Inflation from maybe or 23 about 5. Interest rate in banks have all reduced. It's a huge businessman. Aboso kainfo businessman for no woko kasa asem we say muntu abama me na me ba na mad dollar na for 14.7 which will be better than what they are giving you. It doesn't work like that.
Okay.
But what did they make? It doesn't work like that. And all the economic data before the takeover by the NDC has been shattered. E-levy, betting tax, now, if you bring Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia right now, the NDC can just go around and go and say that what the Mahmoud Bawumia ba, e-levy besayaba, betting besayaba. The young generation and the youth are majority are into betting. They will not vote for you.
Wow.
Your party will not be appealing for others to vote. So that's why we are saying that we need a new face. We need somebody who resonates with the ground, with the grassroots. And the only person who does that is Ken Akumpre Japan. Over 16 companies, factories are why Fruitland, or steel factory, or plastic factories, or baby a pharmaceutical hub, Akoja Sasi or Gumwa for ethanol production, water region. You see, in somebody has said one go school, but Adreno is far ahead of his time. It's like Donald Trump. Before being American president, he's a businessman. And in Norman Koya, as a businessman, he feels it.
Ura touching a babon, and catch a Ghana for say, Ura Ken or Hene Japan, Unamebuano now obey your president. Now, Okonya opportunity for Gina a UN anymore. Quite squabble of the first one couple of four at the actually of war. It's answered, said Wakase, I say, the school corner, and in terms of academia, we and Shalania High. Don't you think, say, Yakomo Bisa, Pine, no Kojina UN, and will have a Ghana for?
Okay. President will know Moko UN and you'll be an educational background. Never so. But we are Gaddafi.
Okay.
Gaddafi call SS. Obey Army Commander. Ken Otebrofo pa. Ken Unimnyansa pa. Maduro America for watching. One kusku. On Otebrofo, we want peace. We want peace. So okay, we want peace. Peace. Venezuela, peace. On Otebrofo. And so as we speak now, he has the highest oil deposit in the whole world. The reason why America for watching, we say, Oton oil no, in Chinese currency, Emma China for cutting off the dollar. So if you know the volume of sales oil in Chinese yuan and not in dollar, America cannot afford to lose that. Enter no more yere. Use the drag whatever he is doing to go and capture Maduro.
Okay.
Maduro goes to UN. He goes and talk.
Okay.
American president called UN the last time. And there are some no catch up. Or say Europe and stop immigration problems now. There will not be any Europe. Or the matter. Because of that, they took off the transponder and we know much as no makasa. He told them point blank, he will not miss the West. Or catch on. John Mahama so quiet, so say there are some lawyers, doctors, big names in America and Europe who are Ghanaians and Africans. All because of immigration. And for him, immigration is good.
Okay.
American president came there and told them that if we allow these and your friend, the shithole countries, to come to Europe, there will not be any Europe. Until someone shares the money where America will impose taxes on them because of security issues. Also, of Greenland. Oman farmer into the taxes are 2 million. That is the kind of president he is. He's a bit. He doesn't care about anybody than the interest of America.
Okay.
The same way Ken is. He's a businessman. Ken or could take a decision, say, or impose e-levy. Or Ghanaian. As a businessman who pays over 7,000 workers, assuming half of those workers know Uchia in Momograna. Do you know how much tax he is paying? He knows the effect of these things on businesses. And he making sure say, in normal businesses no about for me. He would think twice about all those transactions. But sorry to say, your vice president, so he doesn't know the effect the businesses go through. He left you also on your own. Upon Kuma, Ebe exposing say during cabinet meeting, it was declared say he Baumia even wrote part of that bill, which says that 100 cities ever down. Baumia and say they shouldn't put tax.
So what to say? Yeah, former vice president, and maybe not would deny the amount for Kraka, and they say as a leader, only that kind of boldness, say be a BBSC, now be here to me say yes, me in charge, at the Abano, Mombre, but all the time, all strict go for some me mate, indicating say, when you boss what the leadership as challenge and some call for Mocasano, came for Yamotia, Monomia being someone who more premium, Senadia, Monomia Viana, and more separate holistic.
Okay. In leadership and in business, me I'm a businessman.
Okay.
Me economy copy more, and I may be a mistake in business. I must accept it.
Okay.
The same way me corner say in kunimdi eba me an a benefit me. So as the vice president, sometimes I argue on our platforms with some of the Baumia people.
Okay.
That if I were him after the defeat, wherever you go, you make sure that who accepted the mistakes.
Okay.
And tell them that it is through your negligence. Because right now, who will blame Oforiata? Oforiata also was under you, per the structure, organogram, economic management team. You sit on top. Finance minister must report to economic team. So, mama, 1 year, Juma. Now, Edawano, and then there, Oforiata, mama, year, Juma. We don't know Oforiata. Senya SMLD, you need, don't know, call year with G area. Nanka, Oforiata will forever be in America. This government will not be chasing him. The blame would have all come to you because you were the face of the economy. Obi Babe invests Kakra or Ghana. It is based on you, Dr. Baumia, the confidence they have in you. Internomode scanned ever. So you must take any leader who doesn't take responsibility for the failures, is not a leader.
Yeah, that's all. Okasemu Wamiatia says this current government, what is National Democratic Congress, and this Amayokono, they are doing everything well. Wamiatia says say CD to dollar. CD no they say appreciative dollar and papa. In terms of inflation, everything is unstable. Do you think say MPP for say Ghana for who of which my year chuma na the year 2028 about to a contest here ever ebeboa ama NDC MPP anya baabi adina anase Kenya wo pram na ba se oba na oba research party no na future MPP etumi awini power.
Okay, remember that was Ken is coming to restructure and the face of the party will be changed. The way American is saying, if we present Kennedy, Ghanaians will not hit him hard with how the economic variables were. When Congo baby and say the depreciation of the CD and the depreciation of the dollar, whatever, yes, okay. So people will not associate those economic failures to Ken.
Okay.
Obiasu himself Ken or a businessman into Wabano, Obe making sure say life and livelihood becomes better. Okay. And here one. Okay. Two, people will have the confidence in Ken say Obi Riadie the government into issues of corruption related cases and they can Japan and as a subi chakra.
Let's say Senate Mampani Dada for 0 tolerance of corruption.
Yes. Because all ma obi enkonko di boni. No we are uncle baby enjoy. Because what is the mechanism? It gives because Obia nanka government war power. Say issues be bad and so yeah kataso so. But Obertan is on one government is in power. Ken is on TV and is on radio talking say either way and you munjai corruption. He spoke against it.
Adeba kwano kasa adema with delegate titulu woman more a form with a new patriotic party say omo hwe a form for ni so fu amosha say mo bon toa ewo oman Ghana no sen na woman more form ho omo teken ensem no a sen na omo che no.
Okay. Oshwe ya Ken on national TV ever catch her say we should build our party grassroots very well. That message I say you're paying for Omanti. An example is Ken Atifa. Okay. Or ya Baumia ni papa right hammer. It may be Gina the whole television say the president has tasked him not to employ party people. Look at the statement and how it carries weight. The president, any advice, or man shall kutu pan. On to be national television soon make I say the president have told me say I'm in for party for and shake more.
Where the trip So kutu padi that's what to for bonnet.
Omo
And omo chenu
bodino.
there's omo chenu kunai.
Machine cry
Because
say.
kutu pano is the negative aspect of it.
Oh, okay.
Aha.
Maybe
Omo chenu kunai.
crying say.
Okay.
Remember name for party so that he can come on air to come and see. Say the president has told him say, "Remember name your day for party for." Ken says the same way. Jana ko yobi anko be di.
Okay.
One year di. Ano ba and say asema who gyina TV so kan yi say you ta fright nyansa ni. The fact say nyansa ni say time a year ba power no. These are the same grassroots boys niggas obi frupo akokpo party flag omodi etire enyumui brass band house to house. These were the same people. It is even if said President Parker says we are paying. You should put it at the back of your head, not to open up. Like I said, more mukonya positions no at the top. More na mo person mo yede mo enjoying. You are not caring about the grassroots people. And you know, I can say so many. Even your constituency with that power. You to me the slots. Mo former members enkoye ejuma. Kwabra nyim say ebesi me so no esa me de ma wo no free of charge no. No makofo obi fufuro e de afa ne so. No no obeton ama.
Yes, within the party no anya de amohwe mo fuso yes.
This is what is happening. Or the ton slots in the mawa. Na wo to slot na. Ebesi na the next time no ubenya opepa. Say party fraud say young conquer campaign obeko because you know you bought it. But say if the party honest it grassroots people well, I don't think say obi ya get plenty of party in Ghana. Obi be you say Obama adenaying akoso. And that is what Kennedy is bringing on board.
Oh, okay.
Because ebe shock the last worker say ebe shocking say obey president obe for obia say built a fracture uncle school that no obey MC wabra obi abo PhDs on your position.
Just recently Opani Puafo, former Ashanti regional minister during Kufuor regime Okwasira Kufuor and Kufuor can history with regards to Kobodu say true Dr. Kwame Nkrumah and Oka say Kobodu say you will be at one school nanso enimdie ene na hofama kwan ofa so na oye adwuma de boa Dr. Kwame Nkrumah no opam no kura no ono asa akunu se mpato sabla adentia kwan wa one school da kwan ofa so ye adwuma na yesonko nya wo kan na ma me kan bi de asoso
Yen share all the 5 aspects.
okay
Ken, Brian, Dr. Baumia, Educhum, engineer.
okay
Omu nyina nimdie edo also saying Ken.
okay
Now to say ba edwuma Ken ebie nyinyin pa wa for omu edwuma is more wo de omu nyina abom kura na you do half
enough nansen one thing aye hu trend pa opani Dr. KK3 Monyamfo na waba Ken adesuo owura Monyamfo kwaku kwaten they say you can mention na Toshi
Lord
coming all the big men ya what NPP mu omo nyina trupu de eba owura Ken ohene Japan die na ofisu stempenfo yehu wo Ken ho a etine ama penfo nyina no eba na chase say prediction is say no matter the situation be about what because one it's likely say Ken ebetimi eri
na that was it. Wo share statement Lord Comey buy a whole last week kan ye enye dia na Toshi omo kan ye party na be do pempen so bia we must let 3 principles guide us. The truth, transparency, and fairness. These are the 3 principles that can heal the party. When you mini pa into your co-election, na makobo ngumbi pa na me de mini pa kwa show. We yes sad it affects the losing candidate. Whether by way, we have an example. There were MP not so. And Honorable Jerry so free baby a buy. Per the party rules no, Either you stay there 5 years or you are born there by birth.
Over to us. Saa deɛ wosie ebi si wɔ ɛyɛ Achimota abofun side wɔ sɛ there's a man called Kenneth Kranche wobɛka Supreme Court verdict ɛkɔɔ so yi ɔka ho bi kora kɔda afiase a na ɔpere paa sɛ that particular area no kɔbɛtumi aba bɛyɛ ɛna ɔmo de some dokua bi efiri ɛyɛ easting de baayɛ ɛno na ma Ken Kranche baa abɔnten ka sɛ if that be the case bi a ɛna MPP kinkin tom wɔgyae.
That is it. You must be fair. That's what I'm saying, that these three principles, the truth, fairness, and transparency. Because Obi war Nimpeswaso, then through regional or national connection, now Wakakofobi, Eddie Abaho. The party saying, say, ma Nimpanen by bet, on free hope, and I say, on leave you not less than a minimum of 5 years.
Okay.
Now, we didn't do that. We've given the dispensation. How do you feel, say, the followers of the losing candidate will also be? If not, you bringing them all together and talking to them and ensuring peace on both sides. Look at the result that came.
Okay.
We lost woefully. Maybe I say you just 16,000 margin, 2,000. You understand? The presidential crowd, we lost by 5,000. These are the truths in Benfono they don't want to hear. And then my party unattractive. Now, transparency. Secure back constituency for campaign. Accountability. It is a severe fracture. If people get to know, say, secure back constituency was more than, let's say, 10 million Ghana cedis for campaign. Then delegates go to campaign. They to be more they do dry campaign. Then they come to find out say Sikebi buy na anko maybe. How do you think they will have that confidence to be campaigning for the party?
I think say the working lawyer Admako Befi Eba Bonting obe lamante pa say no kagu ori American aboajeso se sika hodo e ba ye nyina na nyade a omo esa kan bi. These are some of the things here open secrets too within the MPP. Fine. Yeah, brain into no. Ura Ken a Japan. Nin send ya work and say, what say Accra aye choke. And it's a Ghana for a man that opportunity in one. Obobo modern is some of the ministries. Matis what the forestry, Beko Ashanti region, what do the lands we say. Do you think say the organ a possible now?
It is possible.
How?
And it will be done. Okay. Now, so where is our oil base? Okay. Western region. Into the Ministry of Energy and oil and gas, doing what? Access to raw material in terms of investors to where the raw materials is, it should be close. Okay. And also one, a decentralized Accra. Okay. People come to Accra. Accra is choked. Yeah. Traffic. Baby, I will call within 10 minutes. You spend almost like 2 hours, 3 hours. Maybe. Whatever you use, maybe. I'm supposed to spend like 15 minutes. Yeah. I'm in traffic for more than the hour. Okay. So if that ministry and it's where the raw materials is, Western region. Why? What is it doing in Accra? Go to the Western region. About then the employment or those who are employed in that ministry, they have to look into Accra. Ebanisana, Ebema, also economically, boost, one also Kakra, and I choose so. And I'm one as I'm going to know what's that ministry name. The landlords will now start reducing the rent. Yaba Kumasia, we know they have the best land tenure system. Yeah. Or 240. So we are going to take the lands commission to Kumasi. We take the agric to Bono. Yeah. This is what because the 5 northern regions, they are about industrialized agriculture. As I said, no, this is a whole corner of home. As I said, the whole yantem, you are going to use for agriculture. Omudua bayre boankasa.
Wakasa, ya brain no, sabe say, a month for a show. Can Yama Bakumino and Sentia delegates. I think say now one of the major challenge within the MPP no, a delegates because Obimo Hua, Yanyashe, Sika or Gentino, again I catch a delegate, Wabatua ever so.
The make culture delegate in here simple. Ora Ken, the message ya back jobs, ejuma. Delegates, senya wa oba, we school. He needs job. Ken has proven say obey to me, I'm in Juma. Or more than 16 factories individually. Now you say they are unya kitwa the man na utumi expanding no. So what kind Bible now? The story about the talent.
Yeah.
Jesus ma ebi no talent o mpo tutu fo no mchie. E no masan so de back. But obi wo de yedwuma e ma no yire aba. E no de buy. Jesus spoke on that parable. It is a Ken as an MP. You who MPs on co parliament, including your MPs. Then they been my some of the MPs come one sitting mobile. But so be to me parliament now with you babies and you mean now. Yansen now what you have for nipa over 7,000 juma. Woman be a president, expect to say there will be more. And the person is telling you, say, maybe in juma, say, yaka itano ye banche ye dua na ye alcohol starch na ye. Yet to me imported over billions into this country. We import.
Okay.
Local production is low. We imported 16.7 billion in 2024,
wow,
which was more than even what Gold Board generated in that year with their forex in. And they said if that volume is what the industry is consumer, we have the pharmaceutical industry, the beer industry, all the if we localize it, even them the guarantee one mining site, we can do it as a policy. The movie we have on-site process. We are now the core factory, so that we can save the country that volume of import, so that Abaye Sika able to the youth of this country will have jobs to do, so that social vices will be going to try bet in you. Because when the youth are working, why they go to bet? Only skill or the so once year, no we cap a Barca, any Real Madrid game, no we be not a photo. So it is high time delegate. It is two things: employment or unemployment. So on unemployment, you stick to the consequences that comes with you, because a human back won't mean good enough and you be any encouraging say or show na chinchina so ye. But the only catcher will say I will use practical means to create jobs for you and your children. On order number one. It's a mama. 1 2 man to be better. Why would you
say Yakotwaba na former vice president Evinia? Can't you tell for me?
Who can campaign? Second in winning as a former vice president, who can campaign? Just say a corner for Toma. Who can say, oh, Toma Baumiano because was a full boy saying, $1 boy saying, there's a Uber to me. I can say, you are, and here was it.
Yeah, that's it, Chairman. We have seen engineer Daniel, I would say, what can a year Ula Ken, or any a Japan, the campaign Tino, they are looking forward, say, delegate, ebiti, one on Asopemu, na omotumi ato aba, de Amawomo, Sanya Beya, Obetumi, Etu Franca, de Ama NPP, Ama Ukono, na Obotuma Cocopi to me, about what Cassia Beba saw the year 2028, or my Ganamo. You must say, delegate, say, Omuntie na Omoshe, na Omomoki proper decision, Sanya Beya, Betumi Aboa, Ama or Mino, Etumi, Afa, and Tumapa Efra. Nay, share Nimu, say, Yenuya. Colonials Osu Asale enka obaba kan sansan so no okasa edema eyewura bawunya enti ye hwere ni mo a otibibi esanka no enti wantumi ama so enye deliberate say truth tv ye de nipa baako eba betena say na waka one sided yɛntumi ɛnyɛ san sɛ mpanyinsi super san yɛ mua ɛne nti no momfa nkyɛ ɛnyɛ yɛpɛ na mmom bibi ɛna asie ne nam soɔ ama yɛntumi ma me ma ɔnka yɛ sɛ dwumadie yi Heritage Media Center a ɛwɔ Amasaman stadium akyi pɛɛ wode odu Amasaman a wɔsɛ ɔkɔ stadium akyi wodu stadium akyi so ɔkɔ Heritage aha no ɔba yɛbɛgye berɛ na yɛaboa papaapa sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a ɛnɛ yi amafoɔ ɛnam abɛɛfo so na wɔn ɛregye sikapuduo ɛwɔ new media so no yɛbɛtumi aboa wo sɛ ba no sɛ bia pɛ sɛ osua kwan ɛfa so na yɛsu camera ɛde ɛyɛ adwuma yɛbɛkyerɛw afei wowie na apɛ sɛ osua editing anaa graphic design MCR job yi ne nyinaa yɛbɛkyerɛw ama nneɛma atumi akɔ yie wɔn gye nsɛntwerɛ adwuma ho so deɛ ɛne na wɔtwa fufuo ama no ate atɔ wampankwan mu ne nyinaa ɛne sɛ hai yɛbɛboa wo ama nneɛma atumi akɔ yie papaapa ɛde ama sena bia wo nso wobɛtumi agyina na news a yɛkan ɛwɔ TV so radio so wo nso atumi ayɛ pabene ɛne aprempɔn ɛwɔ mu na watumi ayɛ ade nti ɛna wɔmfa w'ani ɛnkyerɛ mu ɛwɔ ɛyɛ True TV na yɛmɛboa wɔ ɛwɔ bere a saa bere sɛ Heritage Media Center yɛgye adesuafo bɔmmɔden na yɛ afei yɛfrɛfrɛ ɛyɛ Heritage Christian University a ɛwɔ Nkrapomponi mantamu ɛna ɛfɛ ɛnɛ mene obi akasa na kasa on kasa no osu ofiri ɛyɛ asante amanseɛ ɛyɛ manso na mse ɛne na me kasa me papa die mu manso akwati sufoɔ mekyia mo ofiri manso na ɔhwɛ Truth TV ɛna ne wabɛpie mu ɔbɛyɛ communication sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a amanwɛ sɛ wɔbɛtumi ate asi mu no nso atumi akabie. There's a lot of courses at Heritage Christian University ɛyɛ sɛ wɔkɔ your website hɔ a ɛbɛtumi aboa wo ama watumi ɛnya ɛmu ɛkyɛm nti yɛkamfo ɛde ma wo sɛ bɔmmɔden na ɛfa w'ani ɛkyerɛ di nsɛnti ɛne sɛ yɛmpɛ sɛ wobɛwie suapɔn na wasa akɔyɛ adesoa ɛde ato ɔmaame ɔpapa ɛsoɔ sɛ mawie suapɔn nanso menya adwuma nyɛ ɛmpa mu Heritage deɛ woba ɛyɛ Heritage Christian University a wobɛwie school no na yɛama entrepreneurship no ɛde di wo tirim na wankasa watumi abia adwuma ama obi atumi ayɛ bi ayɛ chairman wodi yɛwie sima baako tew closing remarks
Meda we be say any way etie for delegate and mohwe me we that ba we for the better mo nyina say the fight we shall keep going on. We make sure say your party no abaya attractive, your party no so ababeye to say first no 2000 before buy na nkofo a day amaka any libre ebe share party yema ibinum kitu ebi enfo mu eni bre enye o pente mo pesca ebe say your party nti 31st e adwobro o kwa koto aba so we free pony na we ko dira nche na watwen na ya kan aba no obi bia so ade din wo album no obeto aba party na ma amnesty ama obia nti wa udi ewo album no so far as ewo album no easy for be ma wire wato aba nti ko na kokoto aba na kire wa ade ni yi nyimpa anase yenyi o Kenya obetumi aboa ma party na aba power 2029 7th of January aye beka se sa nipa ya yi no wotumi ama ye vote aye den akoni sa nipa no so na ye honorable na umbrella level wo kwa koto a hwesoro number 1
yɛda so papa chama yɛso agya kronwum bi a wɔso agya ma na ka de tumu ma me aka be yɛ de papa bra yɛ sorry so agya kronwum bi a wɔde atum na ka so yɛbɛda opani as papa sɛ short possible title nsafre wɔ one ebe on one ebe on one ebe on one ebe on Canadiana akombremo Canada Japan never oceano Bema never oceano ayo sa one ebe on one ebe on one ebe ya one ebe on Canadiana akombremo Canada Japan never oceano Bema never oceano ayo no Open up me. Make open up my dapajani. Open up my dapajani.
Kennedy, watching you be Asante Force Kennedy, Atem Force Kennedy, well Force Kennedy, it's my Force Kennedy. The family could feel what kind of job I'm running. That's a give Mamma Banner. Mamma Banner, Mammy Papa, me about branch. Are you so? Me patch the day, show down, show down. Me not down, the years of the force. Me mean the year, I'm Paya. He found out, must be Rubin, 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 no. Fanti Rubin, I think Rubin, Rubin, so now. We can afford so down. Yes, I was swapping about. Overhead. For 2024, any such road I walk, any November 4th, me pa home to my head, and you know, Obama, and the French, over the Passa. This is sure that walk, can get a boat, Mumbo, Afi, where president, the Bayer, Pinso, yes, you're we are
actual and potential wealth. Gold, diamond, copper, manganese, bauxite, iron ore, uranium, asbestos, chrome, cobalt, the hopes of other minerals. Africa is